You are cordially invited to the wedding of Christine DeMarin and Gregory Nostromo.
And so we spoke, and so we spoke, that Lord Castamia. But now the rings we bore is hall, with no one there to hear.
No, you stop that right now. You
What?
stop it right now.
What? Hey everyone, welcome to Threshold, episode 12. We're about to have a wedding.
Yay.
Let's introduce the players and I'll give a quick recap.
Okay, starting with me. All right. I'm Kevin. I play Vel. He's a high elf wizard, and he's very scattered and is sort of a stranger in a strange land all the time.
I'm Brian. I play Jamie. He is a half-elf, and he has been very conflicted recently because he is now battling internally with some internal issues with him and where he gets his power from.
I'm Josh. I play Rasper Hawkborn. He's a human fighter that uses a shovel instead of a sword.
I am Casey. I play Clarion Johns, a lute player and a lycanthrope.
Hi, my name is Pamela. I am playing Christine DeMarin, a human fighter who is nobility and about to get married. Yay!
Okay, so we're gonna jump right on into it. It's a couple hours before the wedding. The last minute preparations are being made. This is the first time you've seen the big receiving room under the dome of the Coinhaupt. Is its name? Is the name of the castle? Coinhaupt. And where there's a couple of areas. There's like the groom's chambers where people are being, made up. There's the bride's kind of place where they're getting ready, and then there's the big main hall where everyone's getting ready. So where does everyone want to be?
Well, I'm probably in one of the receiving rooms with, I guess, attendants getting ready, being put into my bridal gown.
Great, you want to describe it?
Sure, it is a deep blue color with a gold lace inlay over the top that spreads up over my shoulders and my neck. My hair is done up in lots of braids and intricacy.
Lots of small circles to make it the like ocean waves.
Yes, and I have my signet ring on my hand, but no gloves.
No gloves. Whoa. Anyone else? Is anyone else in the room with Christine?
Not yet.
No, not
Great.
yet.
The doors come open, and a bullywog is running. He's carrying
Not here, too.
He's carrying a package,
I thought I had respect for these people.
and he says, here you are. I brought it all the way from Marrington.
What is it?
Open it."
I undo the clasp and.
It is the ceremonial lantern of the night tower. We got word, and so I ran it all the way up here.
Oh, it's beautiful. Well, thank you. And
Absolutely.
Your name?
My name is Christoph.
Thank you, Christoph. Will you be staying for the wedding?
Yes, if I'm invited. I've always wanted to see a wedding.
Of course you are.
Bullywug. Well, I guess I'll go wait in there. It's been a great honor. And he realized that he has actually a sword at his side, and he walks out of the room. And you guys see this bullywog with a sword enter the. Who's in the main hall? Is anyone in the main hall? Clarion?
I'm just outside in the opening courtyard to the main hall.
Great. So you see this bullywog come in. He has a sword, and he starts walking up. He says, "Good afternoon."
Good afternoon.
He tips his feathered hat.
I do a slight bow.
He walks on in. He sits down.
Okay. I want to take a quick sidebar because you gave me this at the end of last session. And so prior to this, Vel has been reading Davon's journal again, and he's uncovered a few more cryptic things. Clarion, I'm probably sharing this with you at this moment.
I'm doing my look right now.
Yeah. I need a cup
Perfect.
to hold my wine. Otherwise, how else will I pour it back into the cask? Okay, so we want some wine with his bread. There's more, though. I begin as Rick Vel taught me.
You know that Rick Bell is one of the previous of your
Oh.
line.
I suppose he would be, yes. Oh, okay, so Davon was his shadow. Rick Vel taught me by transmuting the materium, but I see now that it is not through Manasars that I need to reach Victoria, but Animusars. Do I know any of those words?
Well, you do know Manasars is part of the Elven religion. They have those three things. It's three. Magisars is magic. Manasars is like crafting.
Mm-hmm.
Those two together make
Okay.
Victoria, which is like victory or progress.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Animusars. Well, that's interesting.
I don't know anything about your freaky ways.
Nor do I expect you to. Wait, what time is it? Doesn't matter. I'm probably late. Bill gathers up a huge swath of cloth and goes running down the hallway.
Where are you running to?
Christine's bridal chambers.
Great. You burst in. Vel bursts into the bridal chambers, and everyone's like looking at him funny. But everyone kind of just assumes that with his more slender form and his long hair that he's a woman and supposed to be there.
I finished it.
Oh! Let me see.
I'm glad I made it. It's about 40 feet of cloth. Like really long. All right. I'm glad I made it here in time. It's going to take about 2 hours to get you into this thing. But, it wouldn't be a wedding without a marriage shawl, right?
No, it wouldn't.
All right.
Let's start now,
Let's
Vel.
get started.
Everybody does Vel know how to properly wrap this?
No, but he's trying his damnedest.
Okay, great. Everyone else helps. It doesn't take 40 hours. It takes just a few minutes. They don't wrap it correctly, but they do manage to wrap the shawl around probably like 10, 20 times around your shoulders to make up for its whole 40 feet. And so it looks... what does it look like?
It's about 40 feet long. It's about 3 feet wide. It's a long strip of cloth. And yeah, like that. Yeah. And it's Vel has made it very quickly, but there's still some small elven designs that were probably transmuted into it rather than sewn. And yeah, I'm not sure how long they're going to hold up, but they should last at least through your peculiarly short ceremony.
Well,
So
thank you, Vel. It's wonderful.
glad to help out.
Meanwhile, you guys are in the main ceremony, and you can see that the decorations are being hung. The flags of House Demarin and House Nostromo, the mammoth and the ray, are being hung up on either side of the big seating room. Of course, the whole seating room leads up to the ivory throne, which is an ancient, even before House Nostromo used to be king of the whole Mammoth Mountains. Before House Carmel came and took the whole continent of Aeron. So the ivory throne is like an ancient seat where the kings used to sit, and it's still it's carved out of a bunch of ivory mammoth tusks, and it's a big, very beautiful art piece.
Is there some sort of organization, like organizing personnel there? Is there anyone who's like kind of directing people? Or?
Yes. His name is Lord Nostromo. And he is very loudly saying, "No, 2 feet higher. This is all very important. And where is the pie?" He's like wringing his hands.
Excuse me, Lord Nostromo.
Yes, Mr. Something.
Yes. I was wondering where I can put my gift for the lovely couple.
What is the gift?
I kind of beckon, and gonna say that the bullywog from before is like pulling.
No,
asshole.
he is a knight. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then some page boys then.
Some page boys bring wheeling
a very lovely crafted ice sculpture of Christine and Gregory like embracing with their two axes kind of like, crossed or like, lovingly, romantically kind of intertwined.
like crossed in front of them as they.
Like battle axes, but like romantic battle axes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
It's a symbol of their love.
Good.
It is beautiful. We will put it up in the front. You see him push at the front, and he actually like pushes a bunch of chairs out of the way to like make room for it. It doesn't it totally upsets the symmetry of the whole room, but it looks very nice there and it catches the light beautifully. Rasper, where are you?
Rasper, I guess the ball or the room is assembling, right? So he storms in. Enough! Bullywugs and are trying to dress him like with more and more stuff. Picture Beauty and the Beast ballroom scene, but he's still unshaven and
That is
like,
always
gruffy.
your go-to. You're like, just imagine the Beast.
It's more or less the Beast. He's in House Damarin colors, which are blue and gold.
Blue and gold.
So silk and frill, and he's uncomfortable, but there, begrudgingly.
Did you have like one of those big like Shakespeare like collars on?
No.
Yeah, powder wig.
No,
Just ruffly shirt.
not quite that intense.
Okay.
That's a sherry custom.
Oh, okay. Give all the weird clothing to the.
Well, yeah, they're like French aristocracy.
Okay.
Wonderful. So that's my new word instead of great. So wonderful. You're being all done up. You're being done up in the same room, I think, as Gregory is like putting on his similar outfit, but his is of course white and gold. He puts his outfit on, and he says, "Okay, Rasper, I need some advice."
Rasper
Does this
smiles with a Cheshire grin.
Does this sound like a good idea? Does this sound like a good idea? I mean, this wedding, is this a smart move? I mean, you've known Christine a lot longer than I have, and so I just am I doing the right thing?
Well, I'll tell you what, boy. Every marriage needs a man, and Christine could be your man. He slaps him on the back hard.
He just kind of like he's not sure if that's advice or not. Meanwhile, Christine, someone comes in and says, "It's just about time for the ceremony to start."
Oh,
And,
okay.
Sven Rotkloster, the Red Wizard, he comes into to the groom's dressing room and he says, "I think we're about to get ready. Christine will be waiting for you at the back of the hall, Mr. Hawkborn, and my lord, if you will come with me, I'll take you up to the altar." He says, "Very well. Thanks, Rasper. Thanks for the advice."
Sure thing, kid. And as Rasper is also being guided out, he tucks the silver pie server into his back pocket.
Great. You guys, everyone takes their seats in the main hall.
Are we up at the?
Yeah, you're up at the front.
Okay.
You guys are like in the groom's
We
position.
better be in the groom's party.
Yeah. You guys are. No, you're on the bride
I was
side.
gonna say.
You're my
on the bride
bridesmaids.
side.
I'm figuring her side's pretty freaking empty. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Also, I think.
It's like
I
us
don't
and
know, I
like the
kind of
bully
hope that I hope that Virgie Bacon made it out to the wedding.
She was invited.
Oh yeah. Okay. So she came up too.
Perfect.
Virgie's there. Franklin is there. In like his nicest suit he could muster, that is like tearing at the shoulders.
Is the King Bunny there?
Yeah, King Bunny.
No.
Oh my god.
King Bunny made it.
Way to remember that weird obscure character.
Teresa.
Teresa, yeah, is there a thing?
No, Thelma.
Oh, Thelma.
I always want to say Teresa, but it's Thelma. Thelma is there.
The barmaid.
No, the barmaid's not there.
Tavern.
Someone has to watch the tavern. But she sent a very nice card detailing her regrets. But they're in the audience. You guys are on the bride side you guys are the bridesmaids, and the groom side has Peter Sunestromo and some other like important lord lanes that you guys have never met.
Who's your maid of honor, Christine?
It's a very pointed question. There's a correct answer to this.
Jamie.
Yes! That's right, he is.
I imagine that went down exactly as it was like, Christine, who's your maid of honor?
Yeah, she's like, I wasn't going to have you.
I'm very proud to be Christine's maid of honor.
Are you all dressed up in your finest?
Oh, of course I am.
Wonderful. So the Rasper and Christine are at the back. And Sven Rokloster gets to the front and he stands in front of the Ivory Throne and he says, Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to the marriage of Lord Nostromo, Mammoth of the Mountains, to Christine de Marin, Lady of Marenton and Keeper of the Night Tower. We will now begin the wedding ceremony. If you would please present the bride.
Rasper, I guess, takes your hand and walks forward to the aisle. Or down the aisle.
I'm carrying the lit lantern in my hands.
You guys are walking down the aisle.
I'm crying, like Jamie's crying. The tears are like freezing as they like go down.
Frozen tears.
Yeah.
Vel's prestidigitating quietly to make shiny lights and cool mist and stuff for effect. Yeah.
His hands at his sides.
Is that the organ?
Yeah.
Keep going as they walk down. That almost sounded like it worked for a second.
That almost sounded like music.
Glimpse of like.
Is Christine nervous or?
Oh yeah, she's like visibly nervous.
All right. So Rasper leans over a bit and says, "Don't worry, you'll do fine."
Thanks. I'm just. This isn't really my strong suit here. Okay.
You guys get up to the top, and he says, "Welcome the bride, Christine de Marin, and Gregory Nostromo." Gregory looks visibly nervous, and he kind of says, "Hi, Christine." Gregory, do you accept this match? Clarion, give me a perception check. Gregory says, "Yes, I do." And
the 20.
That's a 20.
Sven turns to you and says, Christine, do you accept this match? Clarion, you got a 20? You smell something,
21.
but you're not exactly sure. You can't place the scent.
No!
Christine, do you take this marriage?
I do.
He says, all right. He turns to Lord Nostromo. Lord Nostromo, do you accept this marriage? He says, of course! Get on with it! And he turns to Rasper and he says, Rasper, you give away this bride. Do you accept this marriage?
I do.
Clarion, you think you've placed the smell. Sven says, if there's anyone who would have cause to object for this marriage, speak now, or forever hold your peace. It's ozone. I am the Procurer!
Shit!
Target acquired. Rasper Hawkborn and allies. In the center of the aisle, the Procurer is teleported into the center of the wedding. He stands up. His arms come out. 2 more arms come out. 6 arms come out. And he says, he points all of them in your direction, and a bunch of blades come out. He says, prepare to be acquired. Everyone roll initiative. I have been sitting on that for months.
No.
Procurer.
All right, here we go. The Procurer is first. Let's get the miniatures out.
Oh god, that's fucking amazing.
Oh my god. I don't have any armor.
Okay, here we
That's
go.
Great. We have the
None of us are
chainmail.
wearing armor right now.
Wearing armor.
Wow.
I
How
have
does
no
that,
weapons.
What does that
Well,
do?
there has actually been quite a few things placed within the.
That's true.
Within the. Well, I just mean I've already set them up.
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
plenty of things going on. Let's get creative, shall we? Okay, so here's the altar. You want to place your guys? Of course. Oh, of course, the robot here is
Yes.
the Procurer.
I need.
Just put some pews in there, yeah.
I guess I'm here.
Yeah.
I'll be right next
Yeah,
to.
I need my Gregory.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Gregory. Can we use the gray one for Gregory?
Let's use this guy for Gregory.
Yeah.
Great, perfect.
You're like right here.
No, he just
I'm-
gave me away.
So
I'm-
you
So he'd
I'm,
be.
I'm right next
be
to.
up.
I'm right
Yeah.
next to.
There. Yeah.
Fine, whatever.
I love it. All right, here we go. Brian, if you can move the Procurer all the way up. He's just gonna charge straight at Rasper.
Wait, who's on Gregory's side?
I'm not gonna. They just like they have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Alright.
They're not ready for this. The Procurer is gonna come up and he has 6 arm attacks. So let's start with 2 just coming at Rasper. Does 11 hit?
No, I'm
Okay.
at 17.
Great. Just one of them is gonna hit
Well, you're definitely not at
Rasper.
17, but
If you're not wearing armor.
Oh, it's right.
but
We should
your
establish.
minimum would be 13 unless
Yeah.
you
We
have
should
other
establish
bonuses.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to figure out what our.
Oh, yeah.
So
Who's
It
on
should,
without
I
armor.
believe it's.
Without chainmail.
I'm gonna count you guys as wearing. You guys just count
Okay.
yourself as you're wearing armor. You have
Okay.
some. You have some plot armor.
Plot armor.
Plot
So
armor.
It's part
so
of my decorative dress.
Yeah.
1 hits.
Great. It's gonna deal you 8 damage.
Okay.
Boom. It's actually bludgeoning. I lied about the blades a minute ago. He's got fists.
Oh.
He's got Procurer fists. And he punches you. He's got who's that? Is that Christine next to him?
Yes.
I got 2 coming at Christine.
Bonk.
2 more fists. Boom. Boom. They're both gonna hit.
Ooh.
For 11.
Oh.
Robot just appeared and punched the bride twice.
And then I got 2 coming for Gregory. Yes, they are both going to hit. His temporary hit points have gone away, huh?
Yeah, he doesn't have 30 temporary hit
Please
points
tell me he has
anymore.
a ceremonial sword or something.
No, he does not. For 7. Great. Jamie, you're up.
All right. I'm pissed. It's time to get this going. I am going to run in front of them and go, "You're gonna need more arms." Mirror image.
Great. We got 4 Jamies now. Christine.
Shoot. I'm going to where? I'm gonna delay.
Okay, just to remind you of some things, I'll help you guys out with what
Is,
items I
where's,
placed. There's 2 ice axes on
Oh,
the sculpture.
yes, okay, I
There's
wasn't-
a
okay.
sword being held by a bullywog, and that's all I got right now.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay, I'm gonna. Man.
And at least 1 pie server.
That's the ice. That's the ice sculpture. I'm going to run over. Actually, I'm going to run over to the ice sculpture, grab both the axes off of it, and toss one to Gregory.
Great.
So I'm going to be over here.
They're impeccably modeled to look and feel exactly as your normal axes.
Rasper, you're up.
Oh, good.
Rasper is getting up from his feet after being punched hard by the Procurer, and I guess you again, son of a bitch! And he pulls out his neatly crafted pie server and chucks it like a ninja star,
Like a shuriken.
Great.
like a shuriken.
Just had it on him.
And Rasper is proficient in serving pie.
Serving pie and serving pain.
Dex
Strength.
No, it's
Yeah,
just strength.
So
Oh, so 17.
That's a hit.
All right. So it flings to the air, lopsided, and like juts into his shoulder.
Just
For
damage.
how much damage?
How much damage do pie servers do?
I would,
Or-
You want to treat it like a throwing axe, or
yeah, treat it like a throwing axe. That's D6.
D6?
the square.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 6
Woo!
plus 4, so 10.
10.
10 damage from the pie.
Resistance is futile, Rasper. Vel.
All right, didn't learn the first time, huh? All right, I'm going to wedding guests. All right, all right. My other method won't work. I'm going to pull out my small prism, throw it in the air, and make a chromatic orb to throw at him out of thunder energy because it was so effective last time I used it on.
Great.
That's going to be 16.
16 is going to miss.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I'm going to throw a big ball of thunder at him, and it's going to splash harmlessly off of him.
He braces himself. You can see like some hydraulics come out of his legs to like brace himself against the oncoming wave of energy. Clarion.
Here comes the bride. Here comes the bride.
I think that's cocky.
Christine has Spartic inspiration.
Gregory is going to take his ice axe, and because it's technically, it's crafted exactly like his axe, so he's going to use it to just swing at the Procurer and go, "Who is this guy?" He's going to miss. The Procurer steps aside from the blast. Steps aside from the blow. And he goes, "Who is this guy?" The Procurer is going to retaliate with two of his hands and just hit him a couple of times. One's going to hit him for 9 damage.
He's after Rasper for something. He just keeps bothering us. Best deal with him quickly.
The Procurer says, "I am not bothersome. I am solitary and unyielding in my mission." And then he's got, who else is within his reach? Is that Jamie there?
Jamie and his Iceman.
He's got 4
Snowman.
fists coming at
goodness
Jamie.
sakes. All right,
His
here we go.
remaining 4.
One for each.
Superior
mirror image.
numbers will not avail you. Does
I don't know how this works with multiple attacks. So like,
each one is just a separate attack.
Yeah.
okay.
So I'll do these. One of them is definitely gonna miss. Does 13 hit?
It hits one of them. Yep.
Wait, that your AC is 13.
My AC is 14.
Oh, so
it doesn't
hit.
Oh.
But 15 does. So
Yep.
it
So-
hits you.
It hits one of the dudes.
Oh, great. So 2 of them, he takes his fist with 2 arms on that side. He goes after a couple of their heads and they dissipate. Then they dodge them. I mean, a third one, he attacks. That one, he hits in the stomach and it dissipates one of the models. 17 then also hits you? Or
It hits me, Jamie.
great. For 8 damage.
Holy moly.
As he knocks the wind out of you, the correct one. And he pulls his fists back, his robot eyes, you can see the clockwork inside of him ticking. He says, "Ha ha 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 ha." He's starting to go a little crazy.
Apparently.
What was the bullywog's name? The knight?
Jamie, Kristoff.
Kristoff. That was what. Sorry.
Jamie's up.
All right, I'm gonna after getting hit in the chest, I'm gonna take a few steps back and fire an Eldritch Blast at the Procurer.
Great.
15.
No.
Oof. Charge up, blast, swing and a miss. It, like just glances off of him. I assume maybe hits a decorative something.
A banner bursts into cold flame.
Yeah.
Or ice, rather, just like freezes and...
I like cold flame.
What? Cold flame? Great. Cold flame. Christine.
Great. I'm gonna set the lantern I was holding down. Probably a good idea. And then I'm going to move over. I'm gonna here.
Is within range to hit him?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to, I guess, try to hit him. 17.
That's a hit.
13 damage. And then I'm going to use Action Surge to use one of my maneuvers. And I'm going to say, Rasper, grab Kristoff's sword and attack.
Kristoff stands up and he pulls out the sword. He says, I would be honored.
Right. He grabs it.
Rasper, you're up.
He grabs a sword, jumps from the stage, and does a big, just down, right onto the Procurer. Ooh.
No, it's
And it's
a 9.
Not even close?
Yeah, and it's a
a
9.
9.
The Procurer just bats the sword out of your way and says, Rasper, lay down your weapons and no harm will come to you.
He bats the sword out of the way, and I use my Action Surge. I say like he throws the sword out of my hand.
Okay.
And Rasper Action Surge left hooks him
Okay.
for a 16.
No.
All right. Can I use a bonus action grapple if on a failed melee
Is that
what you do?
for a Tavern Brawler?
On a failed?
melee?
Oh, not that's what I was asking.
Oh, if it no,
Not
I think
a failed.
it's got to be successful.
Okay. Then I guess Rasper swings and just and then looks up dumbfounded.
It is Vel's turn.
Rasper, try that again in a second. And I throw some powdered iron and I pull out some clay and stretch it as Rasper starts to grow.
The fine clothes tear. They tear significantly.
Everything
and you
he's
can-
wearing should grow with him.
This
By
one
the-
tears a little
Okay,
bit.
that's fine.
And you hear a seamstress in the audience go, "Oh." You can see everyone still kind of collecting themselves. Rope Closter is like starting to gain himself. Franklin looks like he's maybe ready to join the fight if it looks like you guys need it. So you got lots of friends backing you up. Rasper's big now. Clarion.
Well, you're ruining this here wedding, Mr. Procurer, and I think that hat's going to look pretty good on top of my head after this. And I cast Vicious Mockery against him.
Great. Do I have to? Is there any
It
save?
is a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 18.
Oh, he totally saves.
He says, "Your human mating rituals are none of my concern." Gregory's up. Gregory is going to take his ice axe again, and he's going to go, "You ruined my wedding!" And he's going to rage. Yes! And so here we go. Let's see if I can bring the pain again. So here's the first attack at advantage. Okay. 16, so the first one is going to miss. He brings the ice axe up and the Procurer swats away with one of his arms. The second attack from his, I guess the attack is his bonus action. That's a 19, so that's going to hit for some damage. For 14 damage. And then he gets one more attack for his extra 5th level attack. And that's a critical hit.
Here comes Gregory.
You married a badass.
I know.
Oh, not yet.
Well,
No.
only when he's angry.
Yeah.
I
I like him when he's angry.
And he's gonna just come down hard on the Procurer for 9, another 15. So, yeah. All right. The Procurer is up. The Procurer, after that last blow, you can see he's starting to spark and sputter as he. Sorry, just a second. Great. Spark and sputter as the water from the ice axe and the blow just like chips his armor. And he's going to go, that's not very kind. Rasper, lay down your weapon. And let's see, there's 3 of you surrounding me. Great, I have 2. Jamie backed up.
I'm back here. But
there are
my clones are kind of...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll do. So here comes. Let's go 2 at Rasper because Rasper is always the focus. 13. Well, let's do the lower one. 21. Yeah, 21 is the lower one. Yeah, we both hit. Great. So the first one is going to deal 5. The second one is going to deal 10.
15 damage.
As 2 blows, one of his huge fists. They're like robot fists, so they're like small, like little pipe, but then like huge. Like he has like Popeye fists.
Okay.
You know, like the way that this part of his arm is huge, but the forearm is really tiny.
Yeah.
So he boom comes down hard on Rasper with one arm, boom, and then the second one falls right behind it, boom, and hits for even more. Then he has 4 more attacks, so we're gonna go. Here's 1 coming at Christine. That's a hit for 8.
Oof.
As he boom punches you in the side. 1 coming at not Rasper. At Gregory. Thank you. For a miss. Gregory just kind of backs up as the huge. Oh, that's actually probably a good point. He just like gets hit and doesn't react because he's like again. And then the remaining 2 are going to come at Jamie's 2 guys. So they're going to dodge both of them.
Yes, we have AC of 11.
Oh, then it's both going to hit. So he's going to hit 2 of them.
Okay.
And they all dissipate. And he says, it's almost over, Rasper. Return with me so I can collect our bounty. Jamie, you're up.
I'm going to position myself and try and fire another Eldritch Blast at him. To try and, move him around a little bit and maybe throw him down the aisleway a little bit. Nope, it's a 9.
Okay, the Eldritch Blast directs off and like way up in the dome in the top, you can hear a bong very faintly after a second as it like gets all the way up there. Christine.
Great. I'm going to hit him. You're ruining my wedding!
Are you still inspired from Clarion?
Yes, I am. Gimme.
Ooh.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
11 damage.
Woo! I love it. Describe what's going on.
Great. I bring the ice axe down, kind of like scraping down his back, and exposing some of the clockwork.
Clockwork is exposed, Rasper.
Ooh.
Also, you're still giant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rasper. So it's my. All right.
Uh-huh.
Why can't you just die? And Rasper reaches in with his giant meaty hands and just Hulk grabs his like mechatronics.
Great. Start a grapple. Let's do some opposing strength.
14.
You have
do I
advantage.
You have
You have advantage on strength
Advantage
checks.
to strength. Okay. Nice. Yeah, 14. And then do I add anything for being...
That's what the advantage was.
Okay, so 18 and...
That's great. I got a 7.
Alright, okay.
Hey, team.
You grab hold of the Procurer as his like 6 arms start flailing.
And I lift them up
Rip
in
their
there.
way out. Great. You have the Procurer
Now,
in your hand.
Do I because the Tavern Brawl, I just want to make sure there's a bonus action grapple, so can that also count for a damage attack and a grapple?
No, you have. It's when you hit with an unarmed attack, then you can start as a bonus action a grapple. Where normally you would have to do a full action to start a grapple. So if you would hit him with your fist, then you could have started an action.
Okay, gotcha. I was interpreting like the grabbing the junk as like doing damage, but
Then go ahead and you can do your attack then, because we'll just say you did it in the opposite order.
okay. All right, I'll just
Assuming this
to
attack
roll
hits.
for attack.
Yeah.
Assuming that it hits.
Probably not. It's 9.
Okay, so you're gonna miss instead.
I guess
Okay,
if
that's
that
fine.
if that counts as strength too, he has advantage on that
Oh.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
So roll a second one.
I'll just roll it.
Yeah, giant.
Wait, am I proficient in? That's acrobatics.
Yes.
Oh, so 17.
Yeah, 17.
Oh, okay.
17
So
grabs
you did
him.
hit.
Should I roll
So
for just
D4?
yeah, D4 because you're big.
3 plus
Strength.
5?
Oh, an extra D4. Cause
You get an extra D4 for
4, 5,
being
6,
big.
7.
Roll again.
So 7.
All
10.
these.
Whoa.
Mega Glove.
And now you start that
Yeah.
grapple from a second ago.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, it'd be like a combo. Just like
Bonus
Yeah.
he
round.
reaches in. Yeah.
Wonderful. Awesome. Vel.
Okay, holding steady, Rasper. I'm gonna try this again with lightning. Oh wait, no, that was a bad idea that one time I did it, so I'm gonna use thunder again. And I'm gonna, so same thing, chromatic orb. Hiya, that's a 20 on the attack.
That's a hit.
Aha. Can't brace yourself against it this time, can you? 8, 9. Okay, that's 12 damage. Thunder damage.
I love it.
Shake, 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 shake.
Procurer is looking bad. You see him start mouth. I am the Procurer. Clarion.
Go back from whence you came, Procurer, and I pull out my hand crossbow.
Please knock his hat off. Please knock his hat off.
And I'm feeling pretty lucky about it.
2 natural ones.
2 now.
And I'm holding him, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that is the least lucky I've ever felt.
The statistics alone, this has to be awesome.
Yeah.
You shoot the arrow, it goes straight through the Procurer's hat, goes up, ricochets off the dome a couple of times, comes down, and goes right through the poor Bullywog's leg. And he goes, "Ah!" and he falls down to the ground. Gregory is going to turn and be distracted for a second with his rage. But then he's going to turn back around and he's going to, again, attack the Procurer.
Wait, is Kristoff okay?
You see him, like, down on the floor, like, ah! Swearing, bully, wog, bully, wog.
Wow, that's filthy.
As
You better heal him.
I just got 2 natural 2s as Gregory. So Gregory's ice axe totally misses, and after the first attack, just shatters against the floor. You see him like look for a second, not sure what is going on. The Procurer is going to try to get out of Rasper's grasp with an opposed athletics check, which you have advantage on.
Okay.
And
And this is a strength check?
Yes.
Yeah.
that is a D12.
Roll a d20 instead of that d12.
Advantage on...
You already rolled it once.
Yeah.
So remember-
Yeah, use that. That one was in.
Alright. 11 plus 15.
It's still higher than the D10.
So what did you get? 15?
Yeah.
Okay. The Procurer takes his 6 hands and is starting to like pry open your hand, but you close it down and you squeeze him a little bit more. Jamie.
All right, go with me on this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna see Gregory totally shatter my beautiful, impeccably done piece of art, and get a little fresh. But know the situation. I'm gonna form my ice sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna go, Gregory, catch! I'm gonna throw my ice sword to him.
And then
Great.
when it gets 5 feet away from you, it disappears.
Is that what happened? That's why I was asking.
He is gonna catch it because
Perfect.
that's awesome, and
Okay.
don't harsh the buzz.
I won't.
I'm like 5
there.
feet. I'm like 5
Look,
feet.
it's 5 feet.
He catches it, and he has the ice sword now. Christine.
Great. I see this and no longer feeling that concerned for Gregory. I mean, I'm concerned, but you know. I'm gonna drive the axe into the Procurer's back while he's being held by Rasper. Natural 20. So 25. Where were these last time?
Well, they were
Waiting
obviously
for
being-
this.
Yeah,
Waiting for the wedding, I
Those
guess.
fairies weren't messing up your wedding. This guy is.
12 plus 10 plus okay 25.
You hit the Procurer in the back again, and you see him go limp in Rasper's hands, and you hear a countdown: 7, 6, 5.
Rasper, throw him.
Rasper. I take it there's windows out of this church thing.
It's actually Rasper's turn.
Oh, perfect. So Rasper does a quick wind up and launches him.
Before he winds him back, I snatch his hat.
Yes.
Winds back and lunges him toward one of the windows.
Right. 3, 2, 1. And the Procurer vanishes inside of a rip in the universe, back to the home plane of law. The whole audience applauds. Woo! Sven gets up and I said, Sven says, anyone else? Anyone else object? No? Then I now pronounce you man and wife if you'll go sit up on the ivory throne.
Okay.
And Gregor's like...
I put a hand on his shoulder to calm him down.
Yeah. Let's go. And he takes your hand, and he very delicately leads you up the short flight of stairs.
I pass the Procurer's hat to Clarion as we walk up.
Oh, yes.
This is a great moment for Clarion.
Yes.
Thank you for the inspiration.
You are welcome, ma'am.
And Gregory takes your hand as he offers for you to sit down. And then he sits down himself. And Sven Ropecoaster says, I now present to you Mr. Gregory Nostromo and Miss Christine Nostromo, Lord and Lady of Olengrad, the Keepers of the Night Tower, and the Mammoths of the Mountains. And everyone applauds.
Rasper shrinks down to normal size, allowing the other 2/3 of the audience to see what's going on.
Vel remembers really quickly to cancel the spell as we start clapping.
I suspend combat.
Oh, man.
Wonderful. So this launches us into the big wedding feast, which has been prepared in the banquet hall in the adjoining room. Everyone exits. There's been, of course, the fucking pies are there that we've heard so much about, and goddamn, they are delicious. The pies are made to perfection. There's lots of dancing and merriment. It's a grand old time. There's a dwarven bagpipe band, and Ulfric also himself plays a couple of tunes. No?
No.
Clarion's just going to enjoy his hat.
Yep. Trying to patch the hole.
May I?
The worst. The 2 lodestones he puts on either side of him.
Rasper gets past a pie and takes a slice, and then looks at the pie server and just cuts it as he passes the whole rest of the pie.
Christine and Gregory are sitting, of course, at the place of honor. Ulfa Nostromo is just loudly celebrating, and he has a small cask of ale to himself that he has fashioned a straw. He's just drinking out of a.
Did he attach it to a hat that he's wearing?
No.
Oh, okay.
But if Val suggests that, he would most certainly have one built immediately. It's a great time. Jamie, while you're sitting at the banquet table, you see a reflection in your plate.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful woman. She says, Jamie, darling, I need you. Come down to the tunnels, Jamie.
I put the plate down. I look around to see everyone having a great time at the at the party, and I discreetly leave the feast without,
Val and Clarion, you notice this.
What do you think?
I don't know where he's going.
Should we go with him?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I get to check off all of my boxes. I'm the Procurer.
Okay. The merriment continues, and the three of you follow Jamie out at a little bit of a distance as he.
Is it Clara?
Two of us. Yeah, the two of us.
Well, the three
okay.
of you are
All
all.
three of us are out.
Yeah.
And you start heading down. While they're heading down, Christine, how's the wedding going? And Rasper, what are you guys up to?
I am no longer feeling uptight or nervous. I have a couple of glasses of wine in me. And I don't know, I'm having a grand time. I have the father-daughter dance with Rasper.
By now, Rasper is responsibly shit-faced. So he's trying his hardest not to step on feet.
I'm leading.
But he makes it through.
And have the first dance. I also, I think about, there's no bouquet toss, but there is a coin toss. So there's a there's a gold piece that the bride will toss as a sign of good luck.
Oh.
And she looks around Raytoss and wondering where her maid of honor is. Fierce like, oh, he's around here somewhere, and she tosses it.
It flies through the air and lands right in the bullywog's arrow hole earlier. But he's like, and he puts it in his pocket. Meanwhile, you guys have made it all the way down to one of the side tunnels on Horn Beast.
Do I know? I don't know that they're not
You
following
are
me.
totally
Yeah.
distracted.
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, tunnel vision.
You said it.
I'm here all week, guys.
And you head through one of the side tunnels to go deep down, and you see Jamie disappear throughout the side. He knows exactly where to go.
As if not, like, just being drawn to it.
Mm-hmm.
Tunnels.
I don't know what this means.
Let's keep going.
Jamie, you reach the other side, and you come out beside the cold iron gate. You can see Eisenschmied like out in the distance, far away. The two of you guys are like a little bit in the side tunnels, like peeking around the corner, looking at him. And all of a sudden, Jamie, you see the beautiful woman from your reflection. She has long red hair, and she looks at you. She looks human. She actually looks half elven, with long red hair, but and she's totally naked. And she says, "Jamie, you made it. You came." You guys see her as well.
Mm-hmm.
You came, and now it's time for you to do what I have been waiting so long for you to do. And she looks at the gate. She says, "Jamie, be a good boy and open the cold iron gate for your mother. I've been so good to you, Jamie." You guys hear this too?
I'm like shaking. I can't.
Don't do it, Jamie.
We can't allow this to happen.
Who's that?
I didn't hear it. Did you hear anything? I didn't hear anything.
Jamie.
Jamie,
Do
we're
not-
standing right here. Don't do it.
Do you not trust me, Jamie?
I don't know who these people are.
Jamie, don't you want to see your family again, Jamie?
Yes.
We are your family, Jamie.
You have to do it, Jamie. you have to do it. You hear some like other two voices that are like kind of merged with hers, speaking in like a tinkly bell kind of a noise. Like, tingling.
But I can't.
You see her like make fists and her skin turns blue for a moment. She says, Jamie, this is important. If you don't open the gate, I'm going to be very cross and I'm going to have to punish you. This is your purpose, Jamie. It's why I found you when you were nothing. You were broken and you made a deal, Jamie. She like grows to like 10 stories tall and 2 sets of arms, another 6-armed thing come out of her. Her skin turns blue. She has a headdress. She has 6 fairy wings that come from her back like insect wings, and she has 3 mouths full of like sharp teeth and like 6 eyes, red glowing eyes on the top of her head. And you can see that the other 2 mouths are like whispering while one of them talks, and they're like whispering to someone else far off. And she says with a thundering voice, Jamie, you will open the cold iron gate. And she like walks over and motions to it, and you see like that there's a small little latch. It's just like a little switch that needs to be flicked.
We never agreed upon the murder.
Don't tell me what we agreed upon, Jamie.
I'm not going to kill thousands of people.
She like looks over her shoulder. She says, fine, then I'll find someone who will. And she throws her hand out, and all of the blue magic energy and the chains start like just being yanked out of Jamie and start crawling up her own and like merging back with her body as like the wind is like swirling and the tunnels are shaking and the cold iron gate like glows blue. And then Jamie actually like comes up out of the air like and is, you know, like hanging there. And then in like a flurry of snow and wind, she disappears. Jamie falls to the ground and all is quiet.
Fellas cast Expedious Retreat on himself during this exchange very quietly. And as soon as she disappears, he blurs out to Jamie. Jamie.
Get away from me!
Yeah, that's not happening. Come on.
No!
Listen to us, Jamie.
Clarion, help me.
I got his arms.
All right. We're going to kind of lift, drag, carry him out of the tunnel, at least until we get to the other side of the gate.
Tell him what's going on.
So as I stand up and my arms fold to my ground, fall to my sides, you see a horribly disfigured, scarred, burned, semi-face of someone who has been horribly tortured and beaten. It's like, you've seen horrible visages of that kind of thing.
Yeah, Two-Face.
But like
all face.
Well, like all face.
Like,
oh, okay.
Like all face.
Okay.
And I have like one pupil is like, or one eye is like the other color than the other one, and it's like part of my mouth has been slit. All this kind of just horrible disfigurement.
Okay. Well.
And I shriek out and try and cover my face and I push you guys away as I walk ahead into the corridor. And you most likely hear the soft murmurs of whimpers.
Where do you guys take him?
I'm going to follow him out and Jamie, that was, you did a good thing.
I'm never gonna find them.
Find who?
They're gone. I'm never gonna find them. This is my one thing I had to do, and I thought I could do it. She was gonna help me, and now it's gone, and I can't find them ever, and it's gone.
What's gone?
My powers, my abilities. Now I'm just a scarred lump of useless meat that isn't worth a damn, that can't even save his own mother.
Jamie, you saved thousands of people just now.
What do you think she would want you to do?
She'd be proud.
We're proud of you, Jamie.
I can't go back to the wedding like this.
Yes, you
can't.
can.
I can't.
Why not?
What? I don't want to bring down the party. People don't want people who look like me around public gatherings.
I think they'll understand.
Once we tell them what you did, they'd better. Or I'll shrink them all or something.
I have to at least tell Christine.
I think that's a good place to start. Would you like us to get her for you?
Let's go back to Olengrad, and then I'll hide in my quarters or something, and then you can bring her.
I'll grab Rasper too.
I want to put up my hood, like really far, like really
Great.
low.
Mm-hmm.
You guys travel back up to Olengrad, and the wedding is still going on. It's a great time.
Woo!
Franklin is talking with Christine and Rasper, and is giving a status report on the sheep pens where to build the sheep pens and the chicken coop and the moat digging of.
Oh, it just clicked who Franklin was. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I was like, oh.
How can I remember King Bunny and you can't remember King Bunny?
Hey, I remember King Bunny.
Who could forget King Bunny?
Brennan says, "So I'll keep it short. So we figured out where to build the sheep pen, and we dug the ditch."
Oh, good.
He's the opposite of Willett. So in come while Jamie's in his room, I'm sure Clarion and Val come in.
Looking very somber.
Hey, what's going on? You guys look a little down. I mean, are you not having fun? I mean, there's cake and there's more pie.
We have to show you something.
Okay.
We need to get Rasper too.
Oh,
Franklin says, "What's going on?"
It's
It's
an
actually
internal matter.
no. It's Jamie.
Is he okay?
He will be.
is he sick? Did he have too much to drink?
He'll.
Yeah,
It's
just-
better if you come with us. It's he's fine, but
Okay. Franklin, go and enjoy yourself. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, okay. But I tell Jamie that I hope he's okay.
Oh, well, I'm sure he will. He'll like that.
I still have half a mind to go to Half-Breed Island. But all right. He goes and he joins the party, but he kind of gives you guys another glance over the shoulder. You head up to Jamie's room in the tower.
Rasper, we got some more alcohol. You gotta come join us for this. We got this party. We're taking this elsewhere.
Rasper's he's been eyeing the expensive alcohols, and then as Clarion starts to drag him away, wait, oh, this one. no. And they pull him away from the party.
Okay.
all right. We're going to go up to Jamie's room. So, please. This is Jamie. Jamie's done something very brave, and I'm probably going to leave what happened up to him to explain, but he doesn't look the way that you're used to him looking. You'll understand when we get there.
Oh, okay. You're really worrying me here. I'm really, really worried now. Okay, so if this is a joke, like you scared me. Now, okay. What's going on?
Just let's see. I'm going to open the door to Jamie's room.
You walk in and you see the back of a chair in front of a fire. Very comfortable chair. With an outstretched hand, an outstretched gloved hand without any chains on it. Holding a glass of Aspervaldian port. It's room temperature. And you hear Jamie say, Christine?
Jamie? What's going on? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Can you come join me over here? And I motion with another gloved hand to a chair sitting adjacent.
I walk over and I shuffle my dress before I.
Is Rasper with you?
Oh, there he is. He comes through the door.
I'll leave him outside.
Oh, okay.
Rasper, we'll be drinking out here for a little bit.
Okay.
Sure.
Props.
Do you have your hood up?
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
like you can't even see anything.
I can't see anything.
from the light of the fire and like the shadows. You don't see anything besides cloak and gloves and things.
Okay. So what's going on?
I need to come clean with you.
I swear, if you say I'm in love with you, I'm gonna punch you.
A while ago, my mother was kidnapped, and I tried to save her. I couldn't save her. And I was gravely disfigured, and I pull back my hood, and it's all face. And so when I found out the same gang kidnapped my sister, I went to save my sister, and I knew I couldn't do it, so I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing at the time. I figured it was just a deal, but this power allowed me to look different, look regular, look real, and it also gave me the power to save my sister. But at what I had become, my father and my sister disowned me and left. And so I've been out trying to find them. And now I was beckoned by that power to fulfill the deal. And I couldn't. So they took the power back. And so now I am here in front of you, a powerless, disfigured, worthless excuse of a half-elf. And wanted you to know, I'm sorry it had to come at such an unfortunate time, but I figured I wanted you to know, just so when I'm not around anymore, you would understand.
Why wouldn't you be around anymore? You are, from my understanding, my very limited understanding of magic, even if that magical power is taken away, you still have your body. I don't have any magic, but I'm still powerful. And, if you want, I can train you. Gregory can train you.
But I can't. Do you see my face? I can't go anywhere. I can't talk to anyone.
Okay, maybe Vel can think of something, or I don't know, maybe there's a magical item that could help. I don't know. I'm not the greatest person with magic here.
All I know is you are a lady of an entire region now, and you don't deserve to have a monster like me.
I smack him across the face.
Ugh. How much damage?
1.
1 damage.
Don't you dare say that ever again. Never again.
I come back. Tears are running, not frozen tears.
You are a person. We have seen things that are monsters. You are not a monster. Okay? If you say otherwise, I will smack you again. Now, we are going to figure out how to find your sister and your father. Okay? I have some sway in things now. Obviously. We can go looking for them.
I'll do this now. The curtain is fluttered by a sudden gust of wind, and a beam of moonlight comes in through the door. And the moonlight actually strikes Jamie, and he kind of, like, his skin turns like a little paler as the moonlight seems to like be absorbed into him. And then all of a sudden, like, the whole room is flashed by a bright light, which makes the symbol.
Ridiculous.
Right there. Boo.
Wait, is it the same?
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah!
Same symbol.
Hey. All right, on the bright light, Vel's going to burst into the room and go, "What was that? Ah!"
On me, this appears.
Yeah, just kind of like it's the bright light, and everyone can see that in their mind's eye.
Oh, weird. Weird.
As you gain a new patron.
Oh god.
So we'll talk about what that means for combat later.
Okay.
In the meantime, through the door, there's a light knock.
Yes?
It's Gregory. Hi, Christine.
Hi, what's going on?
I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm sorry to spoil the festivities, but I have some bad news. This was delivered today.
Oh my gosh.
You want to read it or show it to everyone?
It says, Christine and Rasper. Surrender Rasper to me, or I will burn Marrington to the ground. And Lord Surf and Sailor all drowned. Block arrows indicate.
Does that mean anything to you?
Yes. Lord Easter has in his court.
Mm-hmm. So you think Marrington is in trouble?
I do.
Then I think that we should go to protect it.
Yeah. Thank you, Gregory.
I see. We can leave in the morning. I don't know exactly what we should do, but I don't. For a second, I'm not saying we should surrender Rasper.
Rasper's still outside, by the way.
Who's in the room? I thought everyone was in the room.
No,
Yeah.
just
No,
me.
it's just the two
We
of
left
us.
them, we left them alone.
Oh,
Yeah. So Rasper and Clarion are out in the hall.
great.
You're drinking.
Yeah,
Alright, where's
we're-
Vel? Oh,
I
Vel's
guess,
in
I guess
Vel
I was
rushed
out,
in
I
with
rushed
the-
in with the bright light happened.
Yeah.
But,
the... Okay.
Rasper was more like, ah!
Great. Okay. So you guys are out in the hall.
we
Yeah.
were, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
you hear this
followed
you hear this
Gregory
conversation
in if
too.
Gregory went in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
Gregory
followed
went in.
Yeah.
He said you guys better.
So
do
we're there.
this.
Okay, so we're
Correct.
there.
Yeah.
All right.
He says, I think it's we can I guess leave in the morning. I don't think we should surrender Rasper, but I guess we'll maybe have to fight this Black Arrow Syndicate.
Yes. Do we have anyone who would fight with us?
I could probably raise an army, but I worry that if we raise an army, it's going to look like we're trying to attack, and then they could just burn the city.
Right.
I think we should make it look like we're maybe trying to just deliver Rasper, and hopefully they don't have a large force.
Okay, that's probably better.
Good.
This is to be honest, not the wedding I pictured when I was little.
No, I don't think anyone pictured any of this. Well, I think we should all get some rest, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be
It's Gregory. It's fine.
okay. I'm gonna go to bed.
I'll be there in a minute.
He walks out like.
I was told things when I was little. Things I'd have to do when I was older. Protect the tower.
Great. Clarion and Val, you want to give me a couple of journal checks?
Sure.
Sure.
I got a little more fun to dish out.
All right.
I'm feeling
Good
pretty lucky
times.
about this.
Let's see.
That,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Not hopefully lucky never turns into double ones ever
Yeah,
again.
Kristoff!
that bright light has got me. My juices flowing. Apparently.
I'm at 19.
I got a.
Unless I can get investigation on this.
14.
Pass this one down to Clarion, and I'll give you these two.
Wow, there's a lot.
You're dishing them out.
Colors mean there's colors on them.
Oh yeah, the colors are for me.
Fair enough.
I'll go ahead and start.
Go for it.
Unless there's a particular order in which we uncover these.
Well, yours is first.
Perfect.
Go for it.
Lavendarius is designing me a vessel to hold the energy through the experiments with genetics and crossed out breeding. He tells me he will have a son that will be the prime vessel in a few years when it matters. His shadow, Rose, will defend him. 9971.
Something filled the vessel first, with dark energy no less. Lavendarius says he and Rose will begin again elsewhere. I found her sealed in stone.
Do you know Lavendarius?
Can't say that I do.
Do you know?
You guys are all there. Yeah, we have to all talk about this to put it together.
Excuse me, what did you say? What was that name again?
Rose?
Lavendarius.
Lavendarius. Lavendarius is my father, and Rose is my sister. So that must mean that Davon knew my father, and we're working together, perhaps. And I'm led to believe that.
Read the last part again about the stone.
I found her sealed in stone. There's.
Jamie, the symbol that appeared on you is the same one that was on the stone.
It was. Which means that we need to go to.
That's,
Barrington.
We need to go back to Barrington.
Luckily, we're going there.
yeah.
Which we'll see next time on the next episode. And actually, we skipped session 13.
What?
Shoot.
So we're gonna release ahead of schedule, and we will finish this up next time on Threshold. Let's do questions, comments, concerns.
Oh man.
That was a lot. That was a long
That was
one.
some deep
But
shit.
Wow.
there's a lot of stuff.
That is some
That was crazy.
deep stuff. stuff.
The Procurer.
That was so good.
It was like
So freaking.
That was
great.
That was a great. As soon as you said,
I think this
is there
my-
anyone who objects? And I was like, oh
No,
god,
no.
no. There's going to be
So I
somebody.
started smelling
Yes.
something, and then the objects
Yes.
like God
Yes.
So good. That was like the best entry for a bad guy. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Iron Man.
This is my favorite session we've
Oh
done
my
so far.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I've been holding on to so much of that for so long, for like weeks.
And Jamie's that was lovely. That
Yeah.
was very good.
Yeah.
Brian played it very well, and the setup was excellent. That was really something.
I'm not great with pep talks. I've discovered.
It's fine.
Oh,
There's
that's
only
good.
so much you
Really
can say when you find out that one of your good friends has been horribly disfigured.
And you know jack shit about magic, so
Yeah.
you're like, we can just get you more.
They're there.
We'll get you a new face.
We'll
Yeah.
get you more magic.
Although I think I've sufficiently ruined the mood, so I don't know if Gregory and Christine are gonna do it. I think
Yeah.
they'd be pretty weird after
Yeah.
Yeah.
all that. So we'll have to wait on that. But
Yeah.
Very awkward. Post your friend's traumatic experience sex.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wait. I kind of wanted to be in the room for the moonbeam shooting in.
Oh.
And
Oh,
just
yeah.
hold on.
Oh,
Wait.
no.
No.
That would have been terrible.
that
Just
would have been
wait.
the worst of all the things.
Oh, God.
Just wait.
I know.
Who,
I know.
is it up north that they worship the moon, or doesn't someone?
No,
worship
it's an
the
elven
moon?
thing.
Elves.
Oh, elven.
Elves. Big deal.
So there's elves and moons and symbols and moons and wolves and moons.
I have no idea who this game is
Man,
about.
lots of moons going
I have
on.
no idea what's going on.
It kind of all makes sense if you.
Yes, it does.
All the cryptic notes suddenly make sense. So yeah, I think if you now there's evidence to reason it, I won't talk about what they are, so people
Yeah.
have motivation to go back and watch the previous episodes
Yeah.
to look for the setup for this.
At some point, I need to go through and just read all of these back to back for
Yeah.
people too. I think.
That's
Maybe we'll do
and
that
maybe,
next session.
maybe we'll do that as part of afterwards here in a minute.
Oh, that could be good.
So this was fantastic.
I was
Yes.
prepared. I was prepared for the first part. Horribly unprepared for the second.
We all were.
Yeah. Did not.
I don't think I would have been very disturbed if you'd seen that coming.
Yeah.
So we're starting to run long, so I'm going to call it. But thanks for watching. I think we'll have our epic conclusion. I know I've been like teasing how many episodes left we have, but apparently I was wrong because we skipped episode 13 by making this one a little longer. But thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you don't so you can on the first day of our season 1 conclusion before the holidays. Thanks for watching. Threshold.